It is indeed Friday. Good friends, hot coffee. What could be better? We'll have to do it live. Trying to get Abby to jump up in my lap, but new territory.
Yeah,
Hadn't
yeah,
done that in a while. You gonna
yeah,
jump up?
she hasn't been on camera for a while.
You gonna get up?
You'd make Carrie happy.
Yeah. Carrie's not even here yet.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome. It's Friday. Uh
Hail, hail, hail. It looks like just me and you
what?
so far, right?
Yeah, well, no, we've got a viewer. We always have a viewer lurking. We always have a couple people waiting.
Look at the lurkers.
Yeah. The
All right, we
lurkers.
love the lurkers.
Well, you lurked. I lurked. We've all lurked at some point. There we go.
All right,
There's Kate.
I still do just about every day at work. So.
Yeah. Hey, Kate.
Hey, okay. Oh, Rex, I haven't had a chance to speak with you yet. So, Kate asked me to let you know that you had something going on with the Cash App. She was trying to send you
Yeah,
something. She wasn't.
there was a. I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. Yeah, but here's
Evers, there she
she is,
is.
11 years old. It was her birthday the other day too. So there's the
Oh,
birthday
that's right. I
girl.
forgot she was born on your birthday, huh?
I'm born on my birthday. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, 11 years old. Still,
Aw,
still a puppy.
still a little sweetie.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Beatles, since you happen to hum that bar, did you listen to the
Uh,
new AI assisted Beatles track that's out today?
no, I retweeted something on Beatles, but I don't think it was anything new. Uh,
Yeah, there's you know how they did those couple of songs in the '90s that they like
mm,
pulled from studio files and stuff that hadn't been put on albums before, and they edited them all together. Well, apparently they had another one that John wrote that he really liked, but apparently at the time George didn't like it, so it
right.
never got recorded. And then now they apparently they found all of John's original vocals or whatever, so they put that together.
Well,
I
they've
guess
got to have tons of that stuff. I know celebrating like I don't know if it was 50, 60 years of the Beatles, they put out a big thing. I
Yeah,
noticed.
that's the one I was talking about back in the like I don't know mid '90s or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
They've got to have tons of material that's kind of incomplete, blah, blah, blah. I mean,
well, see,
they're not,
the problem I've got as a musician is normally if something doesn't make the album, the
right.
reason why is because it wasn't good enough. You write so many songs and then you pick the best ones to put on your record.
Well,
The other,
you indicated something of why I didn't make it because there was four people vying for room on the album, right, to be kind of showcased, and it could have been
Mhm.
sort of infighting, political, especially in the Beatles case. So
Yeah, I mean, you got a little bit of that in every band, though. It just depends how
yeah,
many talented people you try to squeeze into one room.
right.
Sooner or
Well,
later,
I
there's going to
mean,
be,
yeah, I mean, there's some that they're like, okay, I'm the keyboardist, I'm the drummer, I'm this, that, and the other. But I mean, you have some very talented drummers. Uh, you,
oh
you,
yeah.
I guess we could call it the Kiss factor, right? Because uh, I mean, Ace Frehley was a quick turnover. Peter Criss left. Uh, but I would say out of all their albums, I mean, the one that probably gets their individual albums they came out with. I mean, how often do you hear Gene
Ace
Simmons
Frehley was
write?
not a quick turnover, dude. He was with the band for quite a while.
Well, I'm just saying he was one to. I mean, did Peter leave beforehand? He did, or
Um, actually, Peter and Ace left. I can't remember which one left first and which, but they were very, very close
Yeah.
at the
Well,
time.
I mean, a
Both
lot
of
of
them.
it was his drinking and drugs or drinking,
Well,
whatever.
I mean, that's the story they try to fucking tell everybody. But Ace is still, don't matter how fucked up he is, and he's an amazing guitar player. The major problem was Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley had, decided that they were gonna all of a sudden become adults, and Peter and Ace were still enjoying a rock and roll lifestyle. So
Right.
that caused
Right.
it. So
Well, I,
I
I
mean,
mean,
it is
what
what
I
it is.
hear
But
from Gene's
they've never had a better guitar player than Ace Frehley, in my opinion.
original is better. I mean, the other day it was uh, anniversary of Hotter Than Hell, I think, which was what their second album, or was that
Let's see. It was the Kiss album, Dress to Kill, Rock and Roll Over, then Hotter Now. So fourth album.
okay, maybe fourth album, but if I had that right. But
And then I think it was Rock and Roll. No, Rock and
for,
Roll Over might have been in there somewhere too.
from what I
And what?
understand, I mean, Kiss, I mean, they could say whatever they want to nowadays. I mean, I'm sure all of them kind of got into this. Hey, but I mean, to hear Gene Simmons today, it's like, yeah, Ace had to go because of that, and he was all business. Kiss has always been
Yeah,
about business.
bullshit. Not back in the day, he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was just as crazy as the rest of them. But I mean, Gene being
Oh,
Gene, he was the first one apparently to realize, that they could capitalize on the
yeah.
the situation. So uh, Gene is a he's kind of, he's a tough pill to swallow because he's really smart
Yeah.
with business and shit, but
Right.
at the same time he's an arrogant prick. So
Well, yeah, he. I don't know if I want to go there or not. But I was just going to say he is Israeli. He and I find
well, yeah, I didn't. Well,
that
I kind of avoided that by saying yes. He
okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know that till his TV show, and he actually did an episode or two. Going over there and visiting family and visiting the graves
oh
and things
yeah,
like
and
that.
I never really watched that show very much. I saw a couple
I didn't
episodes, but
either, but I did see that, and I said, "Oh, that kind of makes sense." I mean,
mm,
he he's. I mean, the Jewish people are pretty shrewd, dude. I mean,
you
they're
know,
just. Uh, I don't want to get too heavily into that, but I mean, I just find, you know, people of that nation, are just pretty smart individuals. You know,
yeah, they tend to be pretty savvy.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you look at some movers and shakers in history, but yeah, I mean, Gene was supposed to be the craziest of them all, right?
Well,
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean
just
that was,
right up there with the rest of them, right? I mean, he was the
yeah.
demon. He was blowing fire. He
Well,
was
dude, and I mean,
dripping
he could
blood.
say
He
whatever
was,
he wants. Yeah, and he can
yeah,
say what he wants to about the drinking and partying and all that stuff. But
right. Well,
Gene
now
struck
he
a
didn't
choice.
address that, but he just kind
But
of
yeah,
like
Gene struck a choice back in the day was all the groupies. He was too busy jumping on girls to do all the
shagging. Yeah,
partying.
I imagine
Yeah.
all of them were. Most rock
Mm.
bands do, right?
Oh yeah. Well, they
I mean,
did anyway. I don't know
they're
about
gonna shake
anymore.
it in your face, and then they're gonna make the fans happy, right?
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a rough job. Someone's
I
gotta do
guess it's a rough job, yeah. I mean, you kind of hung out with some was would you say you were a groupie at one time?
it. No, not really, because I'm a musician myself. So
Oh,
I've never been gaga or any particular whatever.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I only have
Groupies,
one thing
groupies
to say.
are that's a whole different category of fans, dude. That's like the next level.
I only have one thing to say to that.
Alrighty then.
You go, boy. You go, boy. Back in the day. Oh man.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think that happened with my ex-wife, my first wife, years and years ago with Poison. when they were
Yeah,
touring
didn't
and
you say
everything.
like she knew one of the guys in the band or something?
Oh, she knew all of them. Yeah, she was would go to concert with them. I mean, and she had 3 children at the time. That's one thing
Oh
that
wow.
just really pissed me off, you know? It's like,
Well,
okay,
I'm taking it. This was after you guys got separated or divorced, or
no, this was before we
oh,
even got
gee,
married.
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Right?
Mhm.
You didn't see a red flag there, my friend?
Oh, I was a raging bull, you know, I saw a lot of red flags, but I didn't handle peer pressure very well, you know. Just
Mm,
didn't handle
okay.
things very well, you know. I mean, my
Right.
life
Well, yeah.
you know, due to having a child, took a exit stage left real quick, and
Oh yeah. And trust
you
me,
know,
Rex.
it
You're
changed
you and
the
I
whole
both know
course
that.
of my life, you know, for at
Mhm.
least 30 years.
Well, yeah. When you have when you become responsible for a whole nother human being when you're 16 years old, it kind of changes things.
Well, I wasn't quite 16, but I was 19 at the time and 20 when she was
Yeah.
born, I
Well, I think
guess.
actually, yeah, I had just, as a matter of fact, like 3 weeks
You
before
just
my
found your hormone.
17th. Yeah, about 3 weeks before my 17th birthday, my first daughter was born. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that alters your course,
Oh yeah. Well,
you
I
know.
mean, my life had, it was bound to something was going to happen if I didn't have somebody to give me some direction, and I had nobody to give me any direction.
Right.
I had lost my dad
Well,
not even a year before, and
that
you
was
know,
the same way with me. You know, I needed somebody that had sound advice, you know, that was grown up, mature enough to be able to communicate with a young guy and say, look, you know, take a firm hand and say,
right,
just be the best father you can, pay your child support and go on, you know, and do what you want to do. But, you know, a lot of my past Christian upbringing kind of messed with me in a
right.
you know, as far as well taking responsibility, blah blah blah. Took
Oh,
me
I got you. Yeah.
5 years to marry her, but at 25, but
Well, see, I kind of
it
fell into the
it
same trap
screwed me up,
myself.
man.
Because with my first wife, I mean, I should have known right away that things weren't going to work out, but I toughed it out for 17 years because we had a kid together. And I didn't want to leave my child until I knew she was,
Right.
capable of making, sound decisions.
Yeah, same
But
here.
yeah, if it wasn't for my oldest daughter, I don't think me and the ex would have lasted a year. But,
I feel like I was played, so sue me. You know, I mean, there's no
mhm.
take back. So, but anyway, we need to talk about something a little bit more cheerful for
Oh,
Friday.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
Hey, we talk about
you know,
everything here. We don't care.
live and learn, folks. Live and learn.
That's right.
You know, I feel like you can't really give advice on some subject unless you went through it. So I can talk. I feel like I can talk with some authority and experience
Mhm.
to young people about
Oh, for sure.
chart
I
what
highly
course they want
recommend
to chart
to,
their lives.
yeah, I highly recommend to all young people wait until at least your mid-20s before you have children. Give yourself a chance to get your life established first, because
Thank
otherwise
you,
you're
Matt
only.
Barr, for sharing, liking out the stream today on Twitter. Appreciate that.
Hey,
Uh,
Matt. Thanks, buddy.
Matt's going to be on with Iron Apex Saturday night, our regular time at 8 Central. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Cool. Now, is it whose channel is it this time? Is it Apex or is it you?
it's over at Apex. We do
Apex.
his Apex After Dark over there on his channel.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking Rex X and Apex. Dope. I forgot about Apex.
End of December is a couple of different things happening. Uh, Anniversaries. It'll be like 2 years. I believe, if I remember right, like the 26th of December is the day after Christmas was like the when I started co-hosting with Apex for
Mm?
Apex After Dark, which we would do it at like, I think starting out we did it like 12 midnight.
Yeah, I think it was like 11 o'clock our time or something.
Yeah,
It
I
was
was
pretty
like,
late.
no, it's 12 midnight, I think. And like, so that means that just starting an interview for somebody on the East Coast was like 1 o'clock. And we probably go a couple hours and it'd be 3 o'clock for them before we even got done. It was crazy. But, Rex, why do you have the
Hell,
live
Gable.
with StreamYard banner on? I don't know. I don't know.
You
How
probably
did I
accidentally hit
disable
it
that? I noticed that
when
was up there. That's just something that they put up there, I guess. That's
well, you've got a
it's like
when you're setting up the stream, there's banners you can run. Like I don't know if you might have accidentally turned it on or something by mistake.
maybe. I don't know that I did anything different. But and then the
Hey,
28th is KSS's birthday and Justin Belmont's. They share a birthday. I believe that's
oh,
I'm,
that's
I'm
it.
not sure about that, but that may be like 2 years anniversary of content on this channel. So
Cool. Hail, Tree Goblin.
I've
Good to
re-
see you, sir.
at the end of December after Christmas, sometime I'll reach the John Malin method of success. Build your channel for a couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm. There you
John
go.
Malin was in the chat over there at Man Cave and backed one of the back bone over on Fun by
Yeah, I
Com.
saw that. Yeah, I saw
Well,
that.
hey Tree Goblin, if I didn't say hi, I don't know how you take
Man, did
this
you?
crap down. I didn't ask for it. I don't feel like I set it up, but on here. It's different. I'll try and get the duck off there next time. Whack whack.
There you go. All right.
I
Well, you've always
watched
got a hawk on the show, so
till well, that's right, to take care of those pesky little ducks. I watched Creed and one and two last night. I mean,
oh,
till
okay. What'd you think?
and it was probably nearly 8 o'clock before I went to bed. Early in the morning. Rex did the drinking, but I got the hangover. It doesn't seem fair, Doc says. I had one beer, but that was enough to lube me up for the man cave. You know, comments, questions. Uh, I didn't
Nope,
do any
not really.
reading last night, but I've been reading the Defenders Volume 3 Essentials, which
Oh, very cool.
which has that great uh, artwork.
Hey,
Later on,
Doc.
I haven't gotten to it yet, but great artwork by Keith Giffen. Uh, that's when Hellcat was in the group around that
Yeah,
time.
I liked Hellcat back in the day.
Yeah,
Hail, Eric Boyd.
Hellcat's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I liked her.
Really is. Uh, I think we looked at Defenders. I think the only one that I got out of the whole thing was Defenders 50. Um,
Oh, wow.
uh, let's see if I have. But they did have a lead up. They had Keith Giffen uh, inking, and then Dan Green came on uh, before that. The issue 50 that I received, we kind of looked at that artwork before, and and it had early Moon Knight in there. You'd see
Oh,
Moon
yeah, that's
Knight
right.
there on the splash page,
Mm-hmm.
done by Keith Giffen.
Very
Uh,
cool.
let's see, Mike Warrior did issue 49's inking. He was Jack Kirby's inker. So
There's Carrie. Hey, yo, Carrie.
that
You just missed
that was a
Abby.
good match. Yeah, you just missed Abby. She was in my lap for about 10 minutes. Maybe she'll come back up here. Uh, issue 50 was just Keith Giffen doing his own inks. I mean, look at this awesome splash page from 50. And then the cover here, which had Moon Knight and Hellcat in the background on this. War Against the Zodiac. So I bought this one off the stands. Look at that Hulk.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
And it was this particular issue, maybe because it was issue 50, sort of an anniversary issue. He did his own inking on that.
Oh, okay.
Uh, so it was all Keith Giffen. So that was probably the. Remember, we've looked at this page before with the Zodiac. You were unimpressed,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean,
Yep.
come on, folks. Kirby Crackle up here. Look at this battle scene where the Hulk's in there. Come on, close up of the
Yeah.
eyes. I mean, just how he did it, and great designs on this particular Zodiac, which is my favorite Zodiac. You can keep all those other Zodiac designs. They had some good characters here. Um, I mean, come on. I mean, he had it in a Kirby style. Look at this Hulk going toe to
Oh,
toe.
yeah.
Look at the action on the pages and stuff. This is an all out battle. Of course, I wanted that, with all those characters.
All out war.
Now, Klaus Janson with 51, I didn't pick it up, but did the inkings on the next issue. This had a George Perez cover, though, and I actually had the production artwork, production piece that for this, an acetate. I think I sold it, but for this actual book.
Oh, wow.
Which was, here's the George Perez cover, where they go up against the, what's his name, Ringer, Wrath of the Ringer.
Huh.
It's comic book.
I remember Wrath of the Ringer.
Yeah, but I mean, good stuff. Like issue 52 had Chick Stone inking, and a great,
Stone, man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Chick Stone, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can still see the Keith Giffen line work and stuff. Look at that Hulk face there and everything. Just that he had a great run in Defenders. Keith Giffen did, and if you haven't checked it out, man, this is an easy way to collect, those great issues and be able to see that wonderful line work without the color. I mean, look at this. Look at this. You would see stuff like this in Legion of Superheroes. This full page splash here. Just all that machinery and everything. With Kirby Crackle. Because he did a lot of Kirby-esque type drawing in this. Look, here's another one with a sort of newspaper article and explosion and everything, explaining stuff. What a layout, man. Marvel Comics used to be good. Not so much anymore. Hey, Mrs. G.
Yeah.
It's this good stuff in the house.
Oh,
enjoyed it on the man cave yesterday.
Always good to see you, Mrs. G.
Shadow, I'm sorry you didn't come in and at least say hi.
I was going to, dude, but I didn't want to cause any controversy for Justin. So.
Oh.
Especially since we were live and I was fucking around and thought we were off already. And, I don't know if anybody caught that yesterday at the end of the show or not, but
I don't know.
I didn't want.
I find
it
hard
hard
to even catch flies anymore.
You just got to open your mouth.
You have a birthday and everything goes to pot, but I guess Creed 1 and 2 was, Rocky's helps Creed, Apollo Creed's son, right? That's the whole premise.
Yeah.
Helps train him.
Isn't that what's his name? Michael B. Jordan in that movie? It's the king of controversy. Smoking, come on.
They're actors.
Oh God, good stuff.
Hey, Smoking Rice. Hey, Smoking. Did you get back with me on Twitter? I don't think you did about finding a stream copy of The Shack. I'd like to do that Sunday. If I thought we might watch The Shack, the movie. If you've not seen it, you need to watch it. It was a great book, best-selling book. Michael Jordan is an
Yeah,
ex basketball player. Yeah, an ex
not
baseball
that
player,
much.
right?
Not that Michael Jordan, Mr. Good Stuff.
Really? I That's where my mind went.
It said Michael B. Jordan. He was the black Human Torch in the remake
Thank you,
of
Smokey.
Fantastic Four. Remember
Oh,
when
okay.
they race swapped the Human Torch?
Oh,
It,
yeah. It might have been the same actor. Yeah.
yeah, same.
Been
It's
a
the
while
same
since
kid.
I've
I'm pretty
watched
sure.
that dud. You know, it was only Pixel. Was it Pixel, the movie Pixel, that beat it out for Turkey of the Year? Look, man, when you just totally shat, let's be nice about it, shat on original material. That's all I had to do is go back to the original material, and people fans will love it. And you don't necessarily have to tell an origin story, or you can tell it like in,
Well,
mix it.
I mean,
I mean, if you get creative with it, there's a good way you can tell an origin story.
right, but you got to remember too. That was kind of at the beginning of all the diversity and inclusion and all that kind of stuff. So
I
we
don't
couldn't
care
have
what it was, it was shat. And
exactly. But we
it,
couldn't have four white people on the screen at the same time, Rex. It's just not done anymore.
well, I mean, why is it when you have a Fantastic Four movie, it's almost like I've got hemorrhoids and I need a suppository, uh, that you must have Doctor Doom in the story. Doctor Doom's a great character, so quit shatting in his armor and, quit using him. He doesn't have to be in every Fantastic Four movie. Fantastic Four is much
Well, if
more.
they were just doing right, I mean, and they had
Right. Well, I mean, Fantastic Four is much more than just Doctor Doom, one villain.
exactly. I mean,
You
there's a
know,
lot of good. I mean, and they did try to do, Silver Surfer and what
right?
have you. Which,
But
and
I mean, look,
I
man.
thought they pulled off Silver Surfer pretty good in the
Yeah, in Terminator 2, years
Terminator.
earlier, decades earlier, a decade earlier. When I saw Terminator 2 and that liquid form, you
Yeah,
know,
that was the first
uh,
thing I thought of too.
I was like, man, they can do the Silver Surfer now. Did they? No,
No, of course not. Why
no.
would it? It
They
makes too
could
much
have
sense.
they could have led off, not with Iron Man or Blade movies or whatever, wherever you think the MCU in the movie started. But they could have done a very compelling uh, uh, Norrin Rad story,
Yeah.
aka Silver
Well,
Surfer on his own planet, and started with the
oh
black
God, sorry,
thing.
phone call.
And awesome. Of
Well,
course, the
hey,
graphics would probably be dated by now, but who cares? As long as they were top notch back in the day. With Tim McGraw, I
well, that's the
found
whole
it
thing.
that
I think they screwed up was, I mean, just with the whole start of the MCU or whatever you want to call it, movie universe.
yeah.
You should have concentrated on starting with Fantastic Four. Well, okay, I can understand why they went Spider-Man first. Because that's kind of a
Oh,
toss-up there.
definitely. Oh,
But
definitely. Yeah. I mean,
okay,
they did an
so you
excellent.
Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, get them established, then the rest of the universe just falls right into line because those guys have been with every other character in the Marvel universe at some point.
Well, yeah, let's go back. And I kind of talked about that on my extra stream last night about Steve Ditko because it was his birthday as well. And I went through the
Yeah, sure.
Wikipedia, what it had on some of the Wikipedia that had on Steve Ditko. When I really
Mm,
learned a few things. So if you want to know about Steve Ditko, go back and watch
mm,
my Still My Birthday stream. Um, it, or go to Wikipedia and just read it for yourself.
mm,
But
mm,
I mean, yeah, I go with Spider Man, Fantastic Four. You might do an interesting Ant Man, because he was there early on.
He was
Incredible
there.
Hulk, but in Incredible
Incredible
Hulk,
Hulk
they messed
and
up
Thor. I mean, those are the
early
big
on
ones,
in the
right?
MCU. I think their two mistakes were they couldn't get the Hulk movie right and they couldn't get the Fantastic Four movies right. And I think sales would probably
Exactly.
show that for them.
Yep. Oh well, that first Hulk movie was horrible. That Ang Lee version. God, I
I
hated
don't
that
know
one.
about Tim McGraw. I mean, I can go up there and get I have the movie. It's Smoking. I'm just going to send you the link, and you can show me what you got. How
There
about
you go,
that?
Smoke.
Can you come on, or are you at work? Carrie shared something with me on Instagram, which I want to feature. It's a wonderful lizard representation tape dispenser.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard. I saw somewhere that today was International Godzilla Day or something. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, well, the Godzilla movie dropped November 1st, right before my birthday.
Oh, the -1, the new one.
The -1. I don't know how it's done. I haven't heard anything on it, but
It looks amazing, dude. I can't wait to see that
I'll
one.
shoot you the link. I definitely will. Smoking my man.
He's a smoker. He's
I
a
think
roader.
I
He's a
think I
man, not a
showed my
poser.
I think I just saw the Shack and I said, you know what, that's a good movie to watch. Since
It's rated 0.6 out of 10. Smoking.
Now let's see. I've got a few campaigns I want to look at too, real quick here. 21 Demons.
I
The
did
Rise.
say hi, Carrie. You just aren't listening, my dear. Or Rex was talking over.
They are 92% there, so they're not funded yet. They're asking for $1,000. 21 Demons. This is the one that Tank Ferret and War Hell Dan and talked about. And at the top of the chat is Dan's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to War Dan. We'll have him on talking some World War II here in the future and about his project again. But one day to go over on Fund My Comic, probably less than a day to go on this.
Is he funded?
So
92%.
No, he's 92% there. He's asking for $1,000. He's at 915. So
wait, it says closed one day ago, Rex.
Oh, closed one day ago. Okay, so didn't quite get funded, but I'm sure it's probably going to come out anyway, right? To the backers, to the 14 backers
I'm sure.
there. Okay, so I'm featuring on material. Okay. Welcome to the show, Smoking Right.
Howdy, boys.
Howdy. Is it, since it's turned cold for you, are you doing more inside work?
Oi, sabaloy, Carrie. Did you hear me that time?
Mm-hmm.
Terry. No, it's been nice actually.
Yeah, it's not been too bad.
Is it?
Oh, you're roboting a little, Smoking Right.
Yeah, my internet's shit at the moment, but the Shack.
I know the feeling.
The Shack. Have you got a picture of that? What year? 2017? That's probably about right.
The Shack. How come I've never heard of this one?
It says watch the trailer. Can we watch the trailer?
We can try.
Nope.
Okay. We might chop it up, but
Yeah, my internet not good for me.
Yeah, he's roboting.
Oh crap, Rex! I gotta go. Super Dead 2 is launching. No, just teasing.
Well, now Super Dead 2, I thought was already launched with the.
No, Mandy I just had the notification come up. They just went live for the launch.
Okay.
I'll try to find it.
Well, nice of you to show up.
I'm not going, you bastard. You bastard.
What are you doing?
I'm kicking his ass.
Yeah, I may just have to go
liberally.
Oh, keep it up, mister. Keep it up.
Anyway,
I will turn this stream around, mister.
Don't make me stop this stream.
Yeah. Could you not play the trailer, or are you trying to set it up, Smoking?
I was trying an actual version of the trailer
Okay.
because that was
It
from
looked-
my.
It looked
My
like it
pirate.
might be it. If you had to get it from that source, you think we could watch that Sunday?
Let's see, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
There we
Well,
go.
I
Let's see
just
if we're. Let's
I
see.
just wanted to get
yeah,
with you early on that, and
but we're
see.
not like broadcasting live when we do those anyway, so I don't think we can get in any trouble.
Yeah,
Right.
it should
probably
be.
watch. Yeah, we probably watch whatever we want.
We could probably do it live and get it taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This should have red.
I think this is it.
that guy. That's the like male action superstar that they were on us for like 5 or 10 years.
I've not
Why?
seen him
All
yet.
I'm seeing is
On
spiral
screen, it just seems,
bushes.
yeah, the spiral garden is
Wait,
the
that's all you
only
see?
thing we're seeing.
Yeah, nothing is. No, oh wait, here we go. Okay, this guy.
Main guy.
And he-
Yeah, it's not moving for us, but it may be.
20 seconds.
Oh.
Now is that Tim McGraw? Is that the guy you were talking about?
No, that's Sam Worthington. He was in that shitty Terminator movie and
Oh,
Avatar.
that's right. Okay, so
Oh,
this
Sam
is the movie.
Worthington.
'cause he
Yeah,
was-
that's right. Yeah, they did really try to
Yeah,
push
Sam
him,
Worthington.
didn't
Yeah,
they? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the movie, The Shack. You got it. Yeah, I
Okay,
like
okay.
Sam Worthington actually.
he's all right.
The
the
He's just,
only thing I
It's all
actually I
right,
think
I mean-
didn't he
I
end up
thought
taking over the role of Spartacus after the first guy died unexpectedly?
I think
I
so.
think
I think that's where I
Yeah, I
first saw
think-
him.
or someone
Yeah.
that looks similar to him. Yeah.
Or yeah,
But
Yeah.
that was the only thing I've seen that I liked him in was the
Yeah.
Spartacus.
I think he's got a good look. I think, and
I remember
this,
watching that Terminator Genesis and being like, "What the hell's happening?"
Well, I know.
Dude, I couldn't even make it through that movie. I watched like the first 30 minutes and just gave up on it.
Dude, I had to finish it. I fucking went to the theater. Why would
No, goddamn. Oops,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Well,
been to the back theater, like
yeah,
probably
well,
sail-
that's
I choose to sail the high sea, you know.
There you go.
yeah, that is the movie though,
I
and I think
believe
after this
it's
you'll
the pirates
have an
like me.
appreciation for his acting.
0.6 in, so it's got to be good.
Oh yeah, man, it was a bestseller. It sold millions of copies. The book did, and it was made into a movie. The movie's decent, man. It was pretty big
Hmm.
when it came out.
Okay.
I just thought I finally bought a copy of it. I have a copy of the book that was given to me. I've not sat down and read it. I imagine it's better than the movie, but yeah, it's definitely worth a gander. So
Gander. All right.
if you can, yeah, gander. I'm
Yeah.
from Arkansas.
You know
too,
how much
Smoking.
a
You're
male
not the only
goose costs these days, Rex?
What about a goose?
I said, do you know what a male goose costs these days? I don't know if it's worth a gander or not.
And it ain't cheap.
That's
Well, I mean, well, in Arkansas, man, I've got more geese than you can shake a stick at during wintertime. I mean, you can kill all you want.
oh yeah, sure, because they're
Well,
all
here-
flying down there from up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is it more than 2 geese a gander? Like a group of geese?
That's not how I'm in it.
I think
Smokey.
it's a gaggle.
Oh, the
Gaggle.
gaggle. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a gaggle. Yeah. It could be a gargle when I get up in the morning. I don't, why do we get on such things?
Hey, words have more than one meaning. You know.
I know,
Yeah,
but
the
you
English
know
language
what I
is
meant. Wow.
Today's game, fun with English.
Now, one fun with the English, right?
Open the dictionary.
one,
Dictionary to page 500.
One Fun My Comic, we wanted to look at the Mythicals too.
Woohoo!
They are
I just
funded
start thinking of me every day.
3,460. You what?
I said I just packed that one day before yesterday.
Well, good. Then you won't mind if I chop up the trailer.
Nah, go ahead, chop away.
Chop it.
Why aren't you chopping already?
Okay, I am chopping. Now, for you that are young and don't know, this is a cassette tape. A cassette tape.
For you young dummies out there.
All you young bucks out there.
Not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape.
It looks like weird eyes staring at me.
Why is it turning?
it's hypnotizing.
Mm-hmm.
We are Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. We had the soldier not stop talking. A magician of money issues.
His art looks great too, man.
Chicks have great dudes got big muscles.
One in particular might be a little bit shocking for her.
Oh, did I just see a werewolf transformation? I think I saw a werewolf transformation.
Yes, you did. You did.
You're a werewolf guy?
Oh, I love werewolves.
You're not a guy?
No, I wanted to be a werewolf since I was a kid. First time I ever saw a werewolf movie, I was like, yep, that's what I want to be.
Never in my life have I wanted to forcefully transform into an animal. Never once.
No?
Right.
I thought it would be pretty cool.
Oh, you do? Even after seeing Werewolf in London, what pain he went through?
Listen, I like
don't
the
give a
song.
shit, man. If I get to tear people apart limb from limb, you know.
I don't know about smoking right, but I said hello, Carrie.
It's not you. You're not in control.
Hey, it depends on which myth and what story you're going by. Some werewolves.
Therein lies the problem.
Yeah. Because you're not going to know, right, until you transform. And like, will I still retain some kind of control of my thoughts, or am I just going to be a wild animal? You're not going to know. And really, you won't know until after you change back, right?
If you can remember or whatever.
Right, yeah, because you don't even know if you're going to remember.
Well, you think about if you did have missing memories, bits of your life, how jarring that would be. And it only comes probably once a month, right?
Yeah,
or
like
a
period,
few times,
it's like overnight.
a few times a month, whatever. I mean, and what if you wake up soaked in blood and charged with first-degree murder?
Yes, I wanted to be a wolf, but I became a hawk. So
Throwing up raw meat when you turn back because your body can't eat meat.
Depending, what you eat. I mean, if you kill a deer or something, your body's not going to reject that. You know?
Yeah.
You can tell.
The problem with wolves, though, is they eat the bones and all. So if you shit back with a full stomach, dude, that's probably going to really mess you up when you go to the bathroom the next day.
Oh God!
If you're a wolf,
logic, folks.
If you're a wolf,
that's why they call us geeks and nerds, because you take this stuff, so you think this thing through like the digestive tract of a werewolf.
Well, you have to. If you're going to be a werewolf, dude, you need to think about these things.
But you're never going to be a werewolf, dude.
Well, as far as you know.
All right.
What about shoot?
Well, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, much less you, Shadow.
I'm not sure how I should take that.
Well, I'm just saying I don't want you to go all Teen Wolf on me. Start playing basketball.
Oh, Teen Wolf is lame. That's the only werewolf I didn't like.
Well, you'll probably, but God will grant your wish, and
that would be my luck. I'd become Teen Wolf.
Oh my gosh! Did you like Michael Landon? Did you like?
I went and played
basketball werewolf from back in the day.
I was a teenage werewolf. Yeah, except I really thought it was goofy that he kept his high school Letterman jacket on every time he transformed.
And that's where Teen Wolf really got its inspiration. And what about those teeth that went out like this, opposing each other? That was just
the hairdo was just spectacular.
Yeah,
it made the teeth worthless. Like what? They're not any good. Oh,
exactly.
How are you supposed to chew anything?
How am I going to rip a motherfucker apart?
Right. With your claws.
That's what the claws are for. That's right.
Yeah. Get a straw.
That's what claws are for, even though you grow
That's what
4
straws
inches.
are for, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to get fancy, indie straws.
Werewolf London.
Oh, you're going to get me struck, according to Shadowhawk. He says, "Don't play
No,
that."
no, we're fine. You just can't play the song.
He
We can do
mutilated
a
the Chinese lady last night.
whoa, that was totally robotic.
Why are you
Smoking One.
roboting so bad today, Smoking Wraith?
Because Friday, internet sucks around here Friday.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably everybody in the world is on the internet right now.
Yep.
Well, here is a campaign update. Got to show Dave some love with Perfect 10, issue 4. Let's watch the trailer. 39 backers, $1,549. 2 days to go on this campaign, folks.
Is that it? Is he going to do another 30? It's only been 30, right?
No, probably not. It's on Fund My Comic.
Oh, crap. Damn it. I
Son
haven't
of a
gotten back
biscuit
this
eater.
one yet.
Great character designs.
And I think I got to get number 3, too, because I don't think I got the back number 3 either. Right. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Dave is just great at character design, man.
Oh, yeah. He's just silently, you know,
I don't know who the bad girl is, but I like her.
Perfect 10.
He's just very quietly churning out hit after hit, you know, and it keeps getting better and better. Go show Dave some love. Coming down to the nub on some of these campaigns. And, you know, we've got new campaigns.
I might have to go back that one tonight just to make sure I get in on that.
Yeah. Chicks in this book going to have back problems. I approve. Is that because
Where
of the way they're drawn?
Organs? I don't care.
No organs to get in the way of the spinal.
There's only one organ that really matters.
Oh, 2.
Yeah. Well,
now Titan Mouse of Power, or I always want to say that Titan Mouse of Might. That's a mouthful. That's
Mighty
what
Mouse?
she said.
No, dude, that's what I'm so far behind on. God.
Well, yeah, I've got that's. I actually have some of his books, man. I was very glad that I backed him at least once.
Well, you found one out in the wild too, didn't you?
I found one at my local comic book shop. Yes, sir. I found
in the wild.
That's what I call it when you find one in the wild.
It's not really written for children. I don't know that it's precluded, you know, from, you know, but it was in the children's section at one of the local comic book stores. He's got eight backers up from Fund My Comic, $1,426. It says storefront, no end date on this.
Okay,
but it's been up.
So there's.
I think it's been up for a while.
Did he have
6 months.
Did he have a goal, or was it just he just using it as a storefront?
Oh, it was a $500 goal. Yeah.
Okay.
He's funded.
So he's way. Yeah,
but in
he's
6 months, he's had 8 backers, and this we've had Gary Shipman on, Esner Harvey, and Russ Manning Award nominee.
Right. My problem is it's issue 3 already, and once I saw those hardcovers, I was I want those hardcover editions, and I can't go, back number 3 if I don't have one.
I see some Kelly Jones influence here, and you could say, well, Kelly Jones influenced by Bernie Wrightson. So if you like any of that stuff, check this art out, man. I mean, it's just solid stuff. That's why he's been nominated for so many awards, He does draw streams. Look at that, man. That's just wonderful stuff, man. The way he puts characterization into the animals and stuff. They do have a starter set here, regular hardcover copies of volume 1, 2, and 3. Special offer on the campaign. He just his design sensibility and the pathos that he puts into this character is just awesome. Look at that brushwork. Everyone went silent on me. Okay. Smoking Rights in Awe and yeah, Shush Little Hawk. Well, he did. He kicked himself. Or Device did. Maybe he got a phone call. But just wonderful stuff by Gary. You're going to have him on again to talk about this campaign again. I don't know that we've talked about this particular campaign. I think we did. But just wonderful, wonderful stuff, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. What? I mean, this guy can tell a story. Love this piece. Very Batman-like, you know, but I'm sure he's gotten that. But just wonderful, wonderful storytelling in his artwork. There we go. There's Shadowhawk again.
Bro, this is just, I'm amazed with his inks, man. This guy is.
I know. Look at that.
It looks super clean.
He's off. He's off the
beautiful,
chart.
dude.
Super clean.
Is that the Gandalf mouse? Go back up just a little bit.
Gandalf mouse?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Oh.
Not everything's
Lord
Lord of the
up.
Rings.
He's like, thou shalt not pass.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. He looked like a wizard mouse.
But like even the pages where he's got like splatter and shit, it looks so like look at the cloud or whatever that is, the nebula in the background.
Right.
I mean, it's like so perfectly controlled. How does he? That's cool.
Skill.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's really telling a story here.
Look at that, man. That stairway and
I know. I love this.
Look at the detail in here, dude. This reminds me of like Bernie Wrightson stuff.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's Kelly Jones, Bernie Wrightson. You could even say.
Dude, did you see the new Kelly Jones and what's his face?
Impaler,
big name writer. Yeah, the Impaler. Oh, right. Dude.
Yeah, he's been dropping stuff almost every day. Yeah, just wonderful stuff, man. Wonderful stuff.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying on this one, dude. Like, when I throw down on this one, I'm going to have to throw down, like, on all 3 hardcover editions. It's going to be a chunk.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Don't rub it in.
And, you know, the one that I backed
look at that piece. Look at all the splatter around the white outline of that mouth. But it's, like, so beautifully
placed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you control your splatter that well? That's fucking crazy.
Look at the hatching there in that panel.
Oh, I know.
You know. I mean, just one of these pages is awesome, but to see page after page of this work of this quality, and look at this dry brush here with the hand.
And he's not charging, outrageous prices for his books or anything. It's like, I mean, you are getting your money's worth in these.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
every panel on every page is just, dude.
I know.
Shit.
I know. It's solid stuff, and he does draw streams all the time.
I'd be happy to own any one of the pages out of that book. Just I don't care. Pick one at random. It could
Again,
be,
again, it's got to be am I known? And he does draw strings, and I know people love his stuff. But 8 backers in 6 months, 8 backers.
that's insane, dude. I don't
Yeah,
understand. Well, he does, but he doesn't stream enough. I don't think he gets, he doesn't get on enough promotional type things.
right.
You know,
Yeah, but
and this
just
is this is
but
no it. This is Gary Martin or Gary. This is Gary Shipman.
Gary Shipman. Yeah,
Shipman.
yeah.
Okay, because we had Gary Martin
But I
on.
mean, both are masters at inking.
Oh,
You
both of
know,
those guys are friggin' amazing at inking. And it's just, oh my
Jonas,
god, something about the name Gary, I guess.
look at his fan art. Yeah,
Hail, Jonas. Good to see you, sir.
yeah. I mean, there's some campaigns that need to be featured more. I probably need to reach out to Gary, and get him back on the show and talk to him about Titan again and see where
Yeah,
it
dude.
stands.
I mean,
A
we,
lot
we
of do second chance
see,
offers.
see if we can help him out with some
You
sales or
know,
something somehow.
do you
I
do you
mean, I
think
can't
that's a
believe he's only
detriment?
had 8
Like,
packers.
do you think that's a detriment, Shadowhawk? Like, it's like, yeah, he's already on issue 3, and I'm kind of jumping in late. I kind of jumped in with his stuff late too, but when he fulfilled and I got my books, I was very pleased. All of the books were signed, didn't cost me anything extra. The tchotchkes, everything
Well,
looked
I mean,
wonderful.
it's kind of like,
Very,
I guess it's the evolution of the collector over the years, right? Because like when I jumped into Marvel comics and shit, I had no idea that they already had 30 years of history before I started. I discovered it and I was like, oh. And then I started finding out, holy crap, there's
yeah,
102 back issues that I need or whatever. And that's
yeah,
very intimidating when you're trying to, collect something. So
yeah,
now, if I'm gonna be interested and collect something, I really try, especially with the indie community we got going. I try to get in on the ground floor. If I can get in on number one, then I'm good. I'm there. You
yeah.
know. But if I gotta
Well,
go back three,
with
4 issues to get caught up, it's like sometimes I just don't have the extra money. You know.
the creator of Wolf and Batsies, he's got reams and reams of books, but he's new to Alterna, so he's kind of started off and kind of got a following with his Wolf. And I think you can pick it up at any point. A good.
Oh yeah.
When I saw Gary's stuff, I said this is too good not to pass up. Although I'm getting in late. I'm just now discovering it, but it looks too good. I've got to give it a try.
Yeah.
And
Well,
was
like I
very
said, I mean, the biggest thing with me and Titan Mouse, Mouse of
mhm,
Might, is once I saw those hardcover editions, and
yeah,
he's on 3 of them now already. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to throw down a big chunk of money, especially this time of year.
yeah.
I just can't do it. But maybe
Well,
next spring after tax time, I mean, who knows? Maybe
right.
Mr. Shipman might get a big old order from Old Shadow.
Well, Shadow don't always have to get the hardback either.
No, I don't always have to, but when I see a beautiful hardback edition like that and I want it, that's what I'm gonna get.
Such a holdout. I think he has many
Hey,
campaigns going. Yeah, I
you
mean,
know, I'm old enough at this point to pick and choose what I want and to pay for what I want. So
right, right. Yeah, I mean it's
uh, if
get
I gotta settle for something just so that I can have it, then I'm not gonna be happy anyway.
well, sometimes I have to settle just to get a taste, because that's all
I
I
know.
get what I get,
And I'm not saying that I'm not saying I haven't done it. I'm just saying
Right,
I'm not gonna be as happy as I would.
right. Now there's one campaign that I want to feature um that's over on Fund My Comic, which I don't think I'll have to find it here, but I don't think has gotten enough love. Um, I checked in on it the other day, and I was like, "Dang, this is one that I have to back because it looks so good." Uh,
Oh,
and we featured it
you said?
before, but it's been a while. I'll have to find it here, like I say.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
of course, Hatch annotated over there
Oh,
uh, by
yeah.
Glenn
And I
Fleming.
got the hardback of that one.
Yeah, you'll be happy with that when you get that, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yes, I will. Oh,
Scribbles is up to $20,374. Kelsey Shannon's new book over there.
crap. That's another one I've been meaning to back.
And Brush with
And then,
Destiny, the ink art of Gary Martin, which we were just talking about, he's up to $5,782. I think at 6,000 you get something extra. Fall of Man is one of those by Paul Bird that looks
dude, I like
very,
that one too. I think
yeah.
that's 1 and 2 right now coming out. He's got a package for that. That looks really good.
Starcross, which I think was the company that Devil Flyer and Hopper were on the cover to one of their books, has a team up #1 Starstruck plus Trash Man. We got a garbage man,
Really?
now we got a trash man.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh, Starcross team up
Interesting.
#1 by Joe Spicer. Let's watch the trailer to that, and I'll try and find that other one as well. This is the first time sort of showing this one. Starcross team up. I wonder if that's the same company. Yeah, it is. Starcross.
I want to see what Trash Man looks like.
Okay. Well, let's watch the trailer then.
Alrighty. Only on Choppy Ass Theater.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It's pretty neat that they're animating somewhat every panel
yeah.
to show you the
Kind of cool.
project. Yeah.
It looked like that sword when he pulled it out of his sheath on his back. Like every panel, it looked like it got bigger.
Well, Starcross Comics, I've never heard of them before a couple years ago, and I backed them quite heavily on that one campaign. Did catch up tiers and things to learn about them, and then got on the cover. Devil Flyer put my character Hopper and Devil Flyer on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
They've been in business for over 20 years
Wow.
doing comics, and I had never heard of them before. But I really like that tier. I still like that tier of have your character on like
Do you have any
monitor.
copies of that left, Rex?
I have three. I bought 3 copies total.
Uh-huh.
I still have all 3.
Hmm. We
So
may have to
try
make
and
a
pry
deal for
one from my
that
dead
at
man's hand.
some point. Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
If what now?
I said we may have to
No,
work out a deal for one of those at some point, but if I gotta kill you, that's all right.
right. Well, I'm not saying you have to kill me. We'll have to work something out. Yeah, but I would be very reticent to get rid of one. But
No, I don't blame you. Now, I would have bought like 10 of them if it was me, but I mean,
well,
and
I
again,
would have
money
liked to
is
have
always
bought.
money is always a concern. I know.
Money is always a concern. Yes. That's why I
Especially
need to
these
get my
days.
That's why I need to get my Cash App, fixed
Mm-hmm.
and up and running, so that people can donate to the channel. We may not be monetized yet, but
Well, I
uh,
am going to go ahead and be producing some some shadow promotional gear here, some stickers and maybe some magnets. And so gonna start getting the content going, and hopefully after the first of the year, we're gonna try to do find a regular time. I think I might. We'll do our 2 hours every day, and then I'm thinking about maybe doing a show afterwards. So
Oh, cool. Um,
I don't know.
yeah,
It's
we're
I'm
gonna have to
working
get
through it.
together. You
Of
like
course, you would always be welcome as
your
a co-host.
Shadowhawk. Oh well, thank you. I would appreciate that. Hell yeah. Uh, would do you have a file? Does your I forget what you call her, your managing editor or whatever, your daughter have the
my
Shadowhawk symbol? Does she have that in a file where we could like put that on a t-shirt?
oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's one
Mhm.
thing I'm gonna do here pretty soon is start my online store there over there at Shopify
Oh well,
and
sweet, yeah.
get a get a devil flyer t-shirt up. And one thing
I
that I
still
want to do is a
got
jigsaw puzzle for my mother.
at some point the marketing director is supposed to be doing like a logo design or whatever for you as well. I just haven't given her a lot of
Right.
direction on it yet. So
Well, I
once
think
you
you were
and I
wanting you
talk
were
about it.
wanting I think that's one thing that I have to settle with, and to get a few more artists to draw is like my original helmet design for Devil Flyer,
Hmm.
because I'm not going to
Right.
stick with the one that John sort of the look. He's going to morph and change over time and his powers and whatnot. Um, I did not realize now Vic King will be drawing with us Sunday. I did not realize that Bale War closed out 27 days ago on Fund My Comic.
Oh, really? Did he
Yeah.
reach the goal?
No, there was three backers, $420. I think he sold
Oh,
the exclusive cover. It was 8% funded. But I did not realize that it closed out 27 days ago.
I
Had
I didn't
three
either.
backers. But that
Four
campaign
420 is a good number though.
is gone. They're like Indiegogo, and I don't know about Kickstarter because I just don't have much interaction with Kickstarter, although they do have some great projects over there on Kickstarter.
Yeah, they do.
I,
I wish more of them would come over to Indiegogo or Fund My Comic because I can't do Kickstarter. Sorry, guys.
I do too. And Indiegogo has shadow banned a couple of projects recently.
Oh,
Uh,
dude, they shadow banned Aaron right out of the box. What the fuck?
Yep.
maybe shouldn't have talked about it the way they did, or blah blah blah. I don't know if that hurt him or if that was
Well,
the reason.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if that was what did it or not, but it's very coincidental that they had that stream, and then the next morning, all of a sudden, he was shadow banned. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, you talk to them and they're so disingenuous about it, right? That, well, no, we didn't, or they never give you a good reason. Blah blah
No,
blah.
they won't even answer you about why it's happening.
Yeah,
It
that's so.
But
It's so
again, my theory is
willy
when
nilly.
all the blue hairs, a bunch of them got fired last year from Kickstarter because Kickstarter was having a lot of issues with that kind of thing. So they got rid of a bunch of the blue haired SJW weirdos that were working at Kickstarter, and one or two of them squeezed through the cracks and got a job at Indiegogo because
Oh, I'm
it
sure.
wasn't just but a couple of months after that happened, and all of a sudden the shadow banning shit started popping up, and we've been trying to figure it out for what, a year and a half, 2 years now. How does it happen? Why? They won't give you a reason. No, I haven't heard them give it. It's always terms of service. But then now I hear you're not supposed to cross promote So, like, if you're gonna do a Kickstarter campaign or something, and you
Uh-huh.
mention it at some point while you have a live Indiegogo campaign, that's enough for them to shadow ban you or whatever right there, because it's terms of service, right? You violated terms of service. But I don't know. None of it's made any sense yet. The only thing that makes sense to me is we got somebody infiltrated into Indiegogo and is, playing little power games.
Yeah. Now, this was the campaign that we featured before. Tim Taylor, I actually have some of his comics, one of his title that he's worked on for Devil Jack. But now he worked on Razor. I think some people know that. Faust, Dreadstar, Blood Rain.
Hmm. Oh,
He's
Razor back in
located
the
in
day, dude. That was good stuff.
Palm Coast, Florida. A family of monsters protect the world from the things worse than themselves. A tribute team book influenced by 80s X-Men and New Teen Titans.
Ooh.
$776 raised in 2 months, 20 backers. This is too good, folks. Look at this. Rat House Comics Group with distressed cover and distressed paging. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Avengers homage. They even had the Walmart sticker on the cover. Isn't that cool?
Oh,
The green Walmart sticker. But
it's
yeah,
cool, but
this
at the same time, I don't know if I want to pay good money for a comic that looks like that.
I do. I think this is dope, dope,
The-
dope.
no. I'm talking just the distressed look one. It it just looks
The
so.
Dead
It
Crew,
looks
Dark
beat
Visions.
up.
I don't know. Is this an image? Because it looks like maybe the Wildcats Vortex character floating there.
Oh, that could be an old Wildcats homage cover.
That was issue 2 as well. That had the holographic sort of ringed holographic cover for Vortex. You remember that one? One of my favorite
Oh
uh,
yeah, yeah,
covers.
yep.
But yeah, they did the spotting, see the paper and everything. That is so cool.
That's
I've been
crazy. Yeah.
advocating. They went all out with it, probably more than I would. But look at that cover there. Even with the sticker there, it says "you $7."
I know,
Very
dude, but that
affordable.
just like it looks like if you looked at that, you would
Yeah.
just be like, "Damn, that's a beat up, shitty old cow." And it's a brand new book. I have a hard time with paying for something brand new that looks like it's been through the washing machine.
Look at that. It's the crew and some of their rogues gallery on corner box price cards. 2 free with each issue.
Oh, cool.
That's what I'm saying, man. They went old school with this. This is a
You know
good
what Tree
looking.
Goblin says? Just dip it in water; it'll fix everything.
Exactly. This one looks like it's bug chewed. Look at that with the bug chewing
Oh wow, yeah,
on the cup.
that's
That's what
wild.
I'm saying, man. This
These
is
guys are
great
like
stuff. Look, he
fucking
gave
going.
her a loin. They gave
Oh,
her a little loincloth
it's a.
that doesn't even
Uh, I
cover
be,
anything.
I believe that's called a merkin.
Whatever. But I love the bug. I just love that they went retro, Bronze Age with it. It's great looking stuff, man.
It's cool
You
that they
know,
went to that kind of crazy detail to make them like that is kind of
good
neat.
good solid colors. Look at the coloring on this.
Hmm.
Everything pops.
Yeah, no, I just it's taken me a minute to wrap my head around that like crazy distressed look that they're. Jesus,
Yeah.
dude, that thing looks like it's 30 years, 40 years old, and it hasn't been taken care of well.
Dead Crew number 1 and 2 set, only $20 plus shipping. What a deal.
Wow, that ain't bad.
Dead Crew number 2, $10. Dead Crew number 1 clean edition. There you go. Get the clean edition that doesn't have any distressing, except maybe
Oh,
on the inside pages artwork. Uh,
oh,
the
maybe yeah.
the ragged edition of is $10.
All right,
That's
and this
that's an
one is.
Avenger cover.
Where's this one at right now? Is it Kickstarter?
This is on Fund My Comic. It's been on Fund My
Oh, it's on
Comic.
Fun My Comic. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
20 backers,
I might
700.
actually have to do for 2 books for $20, dude. That's not
I'm
bad.
saying give it a look, man, because this is a good looking campaign that's not getting near the love it needs to. I plan on backing it. Just
I
toot sweet
I
before it
mean,
ends.
for that price, and I mean, if they're paying that much attention to detail, that gives you an idea of, these guys are pretty serious about what they're doing.
Yeah, this looks like a fun read. All his stuff has looked fun. This is old
That
school comics the way they should be.
the art's nice, the colors pop. Like I said, I was having a hard time wrapping my head around that distressed look, but
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, it's pretty fucking cool looking.
Well, they've got a clean edition. I don't know if it's all distressed inside, but look at the Rogues Gallery. They're using the Ditko box. This is what I've been advocating that I want to do, and they're already
I
doing
know.
it. I'm a
Yep.
little bit envious and jealous.
I know,
this
dude.
is awesome.
You know what I've been going through for the last 2 years, trying to figure out how to do my own thing and waiting for somebody to beat me to the punch.
Right. Yeah. Clean edition, limited number available. It says on the clean edition.
Well, shit. At that price point, though, dude, I'd probably just go ahead and buy all the variants. I mean, you probably get everything for $50.
Right, exactly. I want everything here. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Except maybe
I'll take the different distressed ones, the clean edition, all that good shit. Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Devil Jacks, and I found those over in Jackson, Tennessee. And hey, Justin, see, I got it. I didn't call you Jason. Agent Zero in the house.
Oh, hell, Justin. What's up, buddy?
The better for me, he says, clean edition.
Hey, dude. I grabbed a few more samples of different sizes and stuff. If you want me to, shoot me an address or whatever, and I'll ship them over to you so you can look at them. You get them in hand and see how flexible they are and what have you.
Smoking Ray says, got to close up the shop doors. Be right back. So I had to watch for him.
He said that a while ago. I hope nobody was waiting for him out in the shop.
Thanks for showing my campaign the other night. Oh, definitely. I'm going to show it right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
Over there on
Fun
My Comic. Show me what you got. Because, we haven't shown. It seems like on Fridays, I like to show some of the campaigns over on Fun My Comic time to time. And it always seems to fall on Friday. But, I was kind of spurred on by Luke Stone liking one of where I had mentioned one of the campaigns. Chrome Dog #1, Perfect Stranger, over on My Comic right now. 109 backers, $4,318. He's not reached quite $1,000. Most of that was raised over on Indiegogo, but he's not quite raised $1,000 yet. 59 days to go.
Really? He hasn't. No. Justin's got to have more than that.
Well, he does. $3,801 was raised up over on another side, which is the pink side, right?
I thought you meant overall. I thought you were saying overall he had only raised $1,000.
He had 88.
That's not possible.
I like that it tells what he's raised over at another site, and that it even tells his backer count. 88 backers over on Indiegogo. The rest of them, which he's got 109 now, was raised over here on Fund My Comic. 59 days to go.
So you got an extra 21 on FMC. That's not bad.
It ends It ends on January 1st, so you still got time. But
Okay.
the holiday season's here. You better get on it.
Think so. Don't say
You don't speak the name yet. Oh, okay. You extended it. Okay.
I don't know where you got this like stock electro music from either, but it's cool. I think it.
Well, you know I like it. You can do all that on a synthesizer. Only on Choppy SD.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
It works really well with Choppy SD.
I do not apologize for my choppiness. I will chop up anybody's trailer, even Dillard's, if he had one.
All right. Daisy came over. She wants to say hi. And now she turns her head. Daisy.
Of course, yeah, that's a great look, man. She's just
Say
like,
hi.
hi. Oh, is that her tongue?
All right.
No, that was your finger.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody. There's the baby.
Daisy never says hi. She's just quiet like Abby.
Yeah, she's a shy girl. Unless you're walking by in the yard, and then she will bark at you. But she's a good girl.
Still knocking it out on park on views. I appreciate every view, every like, every share out of the
We
show.
love you all.
We love you all. That's right.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Shout out to Pug Wall 316 is a more recent subscriber. So is Chris Longfellow. And War Hell Dan, he had to resubscribe because
Rex, I'm gonna have to pop out and put my earphones in. I'm starting to see a little echo off of you.
Okay.
I'll be back. We've been on for about an hour every time, man. I don't know what it is. All right, be right back.
Yeah, getting a little echo there. Hey Daisy, you're so cute. Abigail never says hi. She's cock blocked from saying hi to her fans. No. I don't restrict her movements or what she has to say. She barks. I have to mute myself because she barks sometimes. The Great Cyclopean number 6 didn't get, number 5 didn't get much love, but Christopher was one of those people that was really excited about my ash can, and I sent his book out to him very early because he was very excited about my ash can, which is up on Indiegogo still for a little bit longer. But you couldn't ask for a better guy, Christopher. I actually bought some of his stuff at his auction. Let's take a look at Cyclopean number 6 trailer here. 7 days to go. Ends on November 10th. Don't know why such a short time, but he's getting this stuff out there. I've got his coloring book down here. I've got his t-shirt back here. And some original art of the Cyclopean. This looks like good stuff to me. Looks like good, solid stuff. He just keeps turning this stuff out with his wife. Here's a Cyclopean promo. Let's take a look at that. That's
Greetings. I'm Chris Tamirlevich, creator, writer, and artist for The Great Cyclopean. If you're new to The Great Cyclopean, you've stumbled across the most original superhero of the 21st century. The Great Cyclopean, known to his friends as Peter, is a deaf and mute extraterrestrial who is gifted with a blossoming array of super abilities. At the tender age of 19, he struggles with commitments he's made to the U.S. government while dealing with all the ups and downs of becoming his own man. In issue 6, the Great Cyclopean stands his ground and has to battle his mentor, Captain Aura. Getting the upper hand, Cyclopean finds that there's a team of superpowered government assassins who have come to take his life. Deceived and betrayed, Cyclopean faces his greatest challenge yet. Will Captain Aura help take down the Great Cyclopean? or will he side with his pupil? Find out in issue 6 of The Great Cyclopean. Lock in and lock on, only on funmycomic.com.
Yeah, I'm hoping that some people are showing some love to this campaign over on Fund My Comic, because he was doing Kickstarters, and I'm glad to see that he's come over to Fund My Comic. 13 backers. He funded it at $100 go, so very modest. Only 7 days to go, 1 week. Maybe this is a project you would like to enjoy.
He's an alien from outer space. He crashed to Earth and he's here to stay. He's here to make all the wicked pay. Every bad guy fears his name. The Great Cyclopean. The one-eyed guy with the sharpest mind. The hero with the fingers always spouting signs. A rising star with a blinding shine. Give him a chance, he's gonna blow your mind. The Great Cyclopean. A great Cyclopean. A great Cyclopean. A great Cyclopean.
I like his look.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, you know that charity auction that Critical Blast put on that you and I both bid against each other and was participated in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had the Cyclopean over there on Kickstarter, and that was one of the Kickstarters that I thought looked pretty good at the time. And I actually got like issue 1, 2, or 3 or something. I've got the T-shirt back here, like right there. I think.
Really?
Nice. I got a T-shirt, original piece of artwork that's in there that he sent me. That was the last thing he sent me in a rolled up tube, I think. Got kind of a catch up tier. It was, I haven't read it. I need to.
Oh, cool.
I mean, he's mute.
I know that's the problem, dude. I get behind on my reading.
Well, I'm trying to. It's very hard for me to read with Abby. It really is. Unless I just sit here like in this chair, kind of ignore her and try and read.
Good Lord.
I really hate to do that. This is because if I'm in the recliner, she wants to get up there where I am. If I'm in bed, she wants there right next to me or on me. So it's very hard for me to read. I almost have to be sitting here in this chair and ignoring her like I do when I scream. But I'll keep this pathway cleared. I moved file box number 1 out of the way and everything that was on it so that she could jump up in my lap for a little bit today. Because I did promise. I try and keep my promises. But yeah, we seem to be doing pretty good on views, Shadowhawk, the duration of people that, the time that they watch and everything. I appreciate everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm doing.
That's good to hear.
I mean, it's mind blowing. It's really mind blowing.
So our analytics are not that.
I know one of the new subscribers to the channel. He doesn't have that much content up, but he does interviews as well with people. So I think our interviews really bring in a few people. But yeah, a lot of campaigns. A lot of campaigns are going up on.
I'm on mute for a sec. I think my internet's wiggy on me.
Okay. I always say get jiggy with it, but you can say get wiggy with it. Absolutely. You do you, boo. One, occasionally I will drop the Mark Polton, of course, had done a bunch of campaigns. We showed his statue that he had at a convention that was just awesome. Wrath and Pain over there on Fund My Comic right now. He's at $6,760, $135. So he broke that 100 backer mark. That's always key to do, I think. No end date on this campaign, is fully funded. Let's take a look at the trailer once again. 'Cause, 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 hunted people. So I was looking hard.
Yeah, Chris Graves is pretty good.
What do you think about Polton's writing?
You put me on the spot, huh?
Yeah, I
It,
really
it,
am going
it,
to put you on the spot with that one because
it
I've
depends
heard
what
him.
it is, really.
Depends on hit or
Like
miss.
I think,
That's what I
yeah,
thought you were
like
going to say.
the stuff he's been doing with John on Graveyard Shift has been solid. Um, some of the stuff that he put out himself has been pretty solid. A couple of the things that are, Haunted Pizza Book, LLC, whatever, like Sea Dog and some of the other stuff. I mean, they're very nice looking. They're well produced and all that good stuff. But I just don't think the stories were that solid. So I hope you're not mad at me, Mark.
One
Like,
that
just
we
gonna leave me
want
hanging after.
that'll leave you, yeah, I'm going to leave you hanging on that one. One that we need to feature, and that was featured over there on the Good Stuff channel because they did an interview with Paul Monsky. We need to get Paul on. He was, formerly with AC Comics, Film Force. There is a Bill Black
Weren't we
cover
supposed to have
on
him on a
this.
while back?
Oh, I had him on. Yeah, I've had him on once, but
Oh, okay.
we need to have him on again.
Oh, okay.
There's no end date on this, but we need to get some eyes on this. Tantalizing Tales, $274 in 3 months. Pretty pitiful. I mean, really.
Wow.
That this
Is he over on Fun Like Comic? Is that
with a Bill Black? He's on Fun My Comic. Yep.
Yeah. Dude, that cover on the right with the girl in the elephant trunk, I'd feel awesome.
That's Bill
awesome.
Black's. Yeah. That's Bill Black. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to back that one. That's cool.
Oh, I'd love to get Bill Black on here and talk comic. This might be my internet, but this looks like it's out of focus. This trailer.
It's hard to tell on Champion Theater.
Yeah.
I never know if it's us or them.
It's always us or them.
There's only 2 sides, right? Well, 3 when you want the truth.
Well, there's some great. I mean, look, you put in the effort to do these great pages, the coloring, the art. I mean, this is good, solid stuff. And you just don't have much of a presence out there, and it's sad. It's really sad, that these great projects, boom, that these great projects
Dude,
aren't,
and you know what that just
aren't getting more eyes on.
That just reminded me of something that we'll have to talk about after we end this.
Okay. Well, we are
because of the
early
elephant.
today. we are going to end it early today. There's a lot of
Oh,
more
we are.
projects and
All right.
things we can talk about, but yeah, I do have a few things to do. I do need to go see Mother, and then I also
Yeah.
going to give Abby a bath, and I have to check my water heater. Not getting enough. I basically took a pretty cold shower today, as it's been turning
Oh, yeah, you
cold.
probably
But
got to crank it up a little bit.
I got to crank it up, right?
Yeah.
So that's something I've got to look into. But hate to leave, but I'll probably stream later tonight because I want to get some work done, and hang out a little bit. So we'll see you later tonight. I will hang in there.
Hello.
Hell, I'll keep
Love you guys.
collecting.
Come on back tomorrow.
Sorry for the short stream today, but